In this tip, we'll see how to squeeze empty lines. If presented with this problem statement, you might go for the awk tool. But did you know that you can also use cat, less and the grep commands? Let us see how. Here's a sample input. The goal is to squeeze all these multiple consecutive empty lines to a single empty line in the output. So you can simply use the S option to get the desired output. So as you can see, all the different groups have only a single empty line in between. Next, let us see an example with empty lines at the start of the input as well as at the end of the input. So you can see there are empty lines at the start and the end. Let us see what happens when you apply the S option. So as you can see, the empty lines at the start and the end are not treated any differently. They are also squeezed to a single empty line in the output. If you are dealing with a large file and you want to view the contents from the terminal itself, then you can use the less command and provide the S option as well. So as you can see, multiple empty lines are squeezed to a single empty line. Next, let us see how to solve this problem with awk. So we can set rs to an empty string so that it enables the paragraph mode. In paragraph mode, one or more empty lines will be considered as the input record separator, and by default output record separator is a single new line. So while printing, we have to take care to create a empty line between different groups. So what we can do is we can print all the input records prefixed by a string. So the string will be empty initially. So the first record will not have any prefix. For the second record onwards, the empty line will be prefixed before the record contents. So you can see all the multiple empty lines have been squeezed to a single empty line. Next, let us get back to the example with empty lines at the start and the end. In this case, the starting and ending empty lines will not be present. The awk version is also simple to extend. So for example, if we need two empty lines between the groups, it is as simple as changing the value of this S variable. So we can have two empty lines between the groups now. Next, let us see how to use grep to solve this issue. This was the most surprising for me. First, let me show you with the A option. So this is a context option. Normally we'll use a positive number such as 1, 2, 3, etc. so that the matching line as well as that many number of lines that follow are printed in the output. When you use 0, only the matching line will be printed in the output. So what difference does this make? You will see there is a group separator between the results. So dot is used to match at least one character in the input line. So all the empty lines will not be matched. Rest of the groups will be part of the output with a group separator in between. So that group separator can be changed. You can provide some other string and a new line will be automatically added to that string. So if I use empty string, these two default separator should vanish. So this is what we got with cat-s as well. And if you change this to a new line character, So we are using ANSYS coding here. So a new line as well as the default new line added by grep. So this will result in two empty lines between the groups. So now you know how to use cat, less and grep to squeeze empty lines. We also saw how to use awk for such cases. Hope you enjoyed the tip.